All right, guys, let's take a look at Nike stock. This has fallen off a cliff. It has gone from $98 all the way down to $75. Look at the top of the screen. You can see that's a 24% cut right there. Let's get into it. Let's see, is this a buying opportunity? So let's go over some of the financials on Fidelity, looking at ticker symbol NKE, Nike, trading at $70.37 in the after hours. As you can see, it traded at 95. Let's get a good max chart on this just so you can see where this company has gone. It went all the way from $1 all the way up to about 166 and has now pulled back recently. Year to date, we are down all the way from 110 to 75. And I believe there's good reason to start thinking about potentially buying some shares. Looking at the dividends and ETFs, we can see that the dividends, Nike offers 1.96 on the left side here. And look at its earnings. Q1, 2, 3, and 4 of 2023, it is beat by over 18 to 24 cents. And the reason they dropped is because they had a decrease in their revenue. But when you look at the sentiment on Fidelity, they're saying short term is weak, mid-term is weak, long term is weak. But this is the apparel leader here. They've been leaders for so long. And although they have a bearish rating of 1.4 out of 10, I still think you should be comparing them and thinking, is this worth, 1 to 5% allocation in your portfolio if you can hold them for the next 5 to 10 years? Look at their PE ratio, 20. That's incredible for a growth stock right there. And then looking at their profit margin of 44%, that is excellent for a company. Their debt to assets, 62%, and their gross profit is 56 million. This is all in the millions. Now, I just wanted to highlight this. Look at Citigroup the day after earnings. Citigroup maintains a buy on Nike, lowers the price target to $102. So it shows the analyst Paul maintains Nike a buy, but he just lowers it from 115 down to 102. So definitely something to keep in mind on. The articles are still positive for Nike. Overall, I think we're going to see a little more downside on this. So I just wanted to give you some comparisons here. You have Nike right here, which is the Class B shares. Then you also have Under Armour here. You have Lululemon, and you can see that every single company is rated bearish. This is not just Nike. I mean, Nike is down in the last 52 weeks, 33%. VF Corp is down 28%. Under Armour, 6%, and Lululemon, 21% almost. Now, this is too risky for you. There are other alternatives to get Nike in, and that's why I like Fidelity under the comparison tool. You can see buying these ETFs, you can have exposure to Nike. So just scroll up real quick under comparisons. When you're under an individual ticker for a symbol, you can see what ETFs you can get in to get a certain portion of that stock in there if you think it's too risky. So even like the Consumer Discretionary Select Spider Fund, 3.28% is invested within Nike, so that is another way to buy them as well. So now let's just put this stock into more perspective. Let's look at the 1-year chart where it started off basically around 110. Now when you look at it though and you bring out the 5-year chart, you can see this has been on a downtrend, and if you own this in the year of 2022 from 173, you went all the way down about 57%. What I'm looking for now, just drawing some levels here, is I believe that we do have this support level was broken because you can see at $81, I'll highlight it in a rectangle for you. You can see this area of consolidation was all broke, and you did have that nice bounce right here at $80. But now if you zoom in here, this part has broken. So we're at $74. So we have to see, is Nike going to give a pop from $75 back up to 80, an 8% move, and then start selling back down? But where I want to start adding, and this is the range that I've been looking at, and this is why I made this video, just so you could put it on your radar, and tell me what you think in the comments below. But I'm looking at the $65 to $63 range. Why am I saying that? That is because you have this area of support right here. Look at resistance right here. And I'm going to put this in a different color so it's not so confusing. So right in here, you can see that it touched up here at $63, sold off. It touched right in this area as well. So let's just zoom that right here. Let's put that in red. And you also had one more touch right here. So I'm looking at these areas and I'm thinking, if we can get further downside, this would be my swing trade. Coming down to $63 to $65, come down 12 more percent. Just had a nasty earnings. Let's see if it keeps selling off. And then we can make our entry around $65 for a move back up. If we get in around $65, we look for a push back up to 80 for a 20% return. That's what I'm looking for with Nike. Now, my long-term taxable portfolio, I don't think I'm going to be that patient. I am most likely going to start adding shares in the taxable portfolio. We'll see. We made some revenue with the YouTube money this month, so we'll probably start adding in a few days around this $75, hopefully a little bit lower. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Definitely check out my channel, Trading Simplified. You can check out the most recent subscribers, 2,300. Appreciate you guys. And my most recent video is starting to get some popularity, my $2,000 gain in 45 seconds. And then over the last 3 days, made $5,600 on NVIDIA, which is awesome. Thank you to my members. Appreciate you guys. This is just to support the channel, saying you appreciate what I'm doing for you. So I definitely thank you guys for joining the channel. And then you can definitely check out my playlist where I offer my Trading P&L 2024. This video will go under investing ideas because it's up to current events. I have the Fidelity Index funds and ETFs that I offer, just so you guys can see like what they're offering and what I think could be a potential good long-term investment for you. Other long-term investments, Fidelity Active Trader Pro, which I use to day trade, and my day trading strategy. So definitely check that stuff out. There's a lot to see on this channel, and hope to see you soon.